Hi, my name's Francesca and I work at the Brook, and I've always wondered about the history behind the Brook and also who this gentleman is on the side outside of our beautiful pub.
Thank you, Francesca. I will come back to this former station master's house, which will appear in a later video. I'll probably call it part 2. The Brook was part of the original Brooklands Station and was originally opened on the 1st of December 1859 by the Manchester South Junction and Altrincham Railway, after Samuel Brooks, a Manchester banker, built an estate of large houses along Brooklands Road. I'm going to start our journey at the top of Brooklands Road. By 1862 he had created Brooks Road, now Brooks Drive, linking his home Prospect House on the Wilmslow Road in Hale Barnes with the intention of creating a coach route. Here's the great man himself. He is prominently displayed outside the Brook Public House and Brooklands Station, which had never existed without his intervention. We've travelled a mile from Brooklands Station. I'd like to show you the milestone hidden unnoticed by many people that drive up and down Brooklands Road, which indicates a mile from Brooklands Station and 3 miles to his residence in Hale, Prospect House. We're now at Brooklands Roundabout, and you can see the continuation of Brooklands Road in the form of Brooks Drive. This is Brooklands Road toll bar and gate looking towards Sale. Plans for the road were laid down in the 1860s by Samuel Brooks. He wanted to construct a private avenue of large mansions leading to the newly built railway station on Marsden Road. The toll house still exists as a property to date, clearly visible at the bottom of Brooklands Road. The traffic is very different now compared to when it was a private road. Heading away from Brooklands Roundabout, this is the start of the pedestrianised Brooks Drive. In 1856, Samuel bought a large area of land in North Cheshire from the Earl of Stamford and made further purchases later. He enhanced its value by draining, scrub clearance and tree planting. The area was crossed by the Manchester South Junction and Altrincham Railway opened in 1849. His son William continued to purchase and develop the area until the estate stretched from Davenport Green to Warburton Green and included much of Hale Barnes and what is soon to become known as Brooklands. As we come to the end of the first part of Brooks's Drive, it runs between Kentmore Road and Dunmaston Avenue, and then Brooks's Drive then continues further down. Originally it featured an 8-foot wide path with grass verges and a double row of hawthorn hedges. The outer sections of the path featured specimen trees including Scots pine, oak and beech. Looking straight up from Roaring Gate Lane on the corner of White Car Lane, you can see the tree-lined route heading from Brooklands. I've now reached the bottom of Roaring Gate Lane, where Thorley Lane starts. You can see Brooks's Drive continuing through the Cheshire countryside. Beyond the immediate vicinity of Brooklands, most of the road was not used for development. It may have been used for Samuel's own convenience in travelling around his estate. Since World War II, development has been restricted by planning laws, and some of the road still passes through greenbelt agricultural land. Samuel Brooks was born in Great Harwood near Whaley in Lancashire, the second son of William Brooks. In 1815, he became a partner in his father's Blackburn-based business, Cunliffe and Brooks & Co. The business supplied cotton and textile equipment and also ran a bank as a sideline. In 1819, his father set up Samuel and his two brothers as junior partners in three separate firms of calico printers in Manchester. We're heading up Brooks Drive towards Hale Road. The houses either side of the drive are exclusive and undoubtedly owned by extremely wealthy businessmen or footballers. This road is a private road. Following the yellow line on the map, you can see how Brooks's Drive is embedded into the Cheshire landscape. We're about to approach Prospect House where it once stood, as shown here on the old map. This modern property replaces the 19th century house that stood here. The house used to have two tennis courts, which were hidden behind a high brick boundary wall, an orchard and several acres of meadow at the back. All except the garden was sold off in the 1960s for building work. Samuel Brooks died at Prospect House. He is buried at Whalley Cemetery, which must have been a family plot as he returned back to his roots. His son, William Cunliffe Brooks, became MP for Altrincham and was renowned for his forward modern way of thinking. Some of Brooklands' history has been covered brilliantly by Paul from Wicked Acorn, and please check out his YouTube channel. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and thank you.